This afternoon, we're going to spend just a couple minutes in an overview format of Xtium and our value proposition, and then we're going to do a very brief demo of one of our managed service offerings. We call it the virtual desktop, or desktop in a cloud. Xtium is one of a handful of pure-play virtual cloud providers based around the VMware stack. In fact, we're one of 3 certified hosting providers that's certified for the VMware, Microsoft, as well as the SAP stack. One of our other credentials is we are the largest global delivery partner for VMware's Zimbra email collaboration stack. We have 2 primary data centers where our cloud exists, Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, and Las Vegas, Nevada. We also have 40 globally certified data centers throughout the world. Some of the locations are listed there on your screen. We're a company that's engineering focused, 20 engineers that provide the management and infrastructure support for our cloud service offering. We have 3 main focuses. One is disaster recovery in the cloud, 2, virtual hosting in the cloud, and number 3, which we're going to talk about this afternoon, is our managed services or virtual desktop offering. One of our areas of expertise and distinction in the market is we provide kind of the hand-holding, if you will, of helping mid-market enterprises to get into cloud computing. As we'll talk about later, a lot of our competition out there and folks that you may use services from today, it's a lot of roll your own and having the customer to do a lot of the integration, if you will, into the cloud offering. We take tremendous effort to handhold our customers through the integration process and the onboarding, if you will, into the cloud offering. We typically see ourselves kind of on the same lines as the SunGars, the Terramarks, and some of the other larger hosting providers, but we can also come down to the SMB market as well, and that's where we see partner opportunities with the audience today. Our main distinction, if we look at the offerings from us as compared to those in the market, we have what we call an architect and delegate model that allows the customer, the integrator, or the partner to architect the solution and then delegate the execution of that solution to the Xtium engineering team. We don't want to be in the business of telling you how to run your applications, how to run your cloud environment, or how to manage that, but rather you design it, you architect it, and delegate the execution of that to Xtium. As I mentioned earlier, we coined the phrase limo drive to the cloud. Through the architect and delegate model, we provide the hand-holding and the limo ride, if you will, to get your environments and your application payloads into the cloud. Again, it's a methodology and a series of practices and procedures that we follow for each and every deployment to get the application, get the payloads into the cloud. If we have to, we'll also connect private clouds to on-premise clouds. There's a great deal of effort placed in network integration between customers' premise and our cloud if the requirements exist. We have a very sophisticated expertise in wide area network acceleration, wide area network optimization, so that users can access their environments in the cloud and not have to be burdened with network performance to get to the cloud. This is an example slide of a typical deployment. As I mentioned, our network spans the country with 2 primary data centers on the East Coast and the West Coast. All of our offerings out of the box are N+2. If you're a hosting customer and you're hosted out of our East Coast facility, you're automatically replicated by contract and part of the SLA to our alternate data center in Las Vegas. Same works if you're a Las Vegas-based customer. all of your payload is replicated to the East Coast data center in Valley Forge. That's part of the built-in SLA, and it provides instant disaster recovery capabilities, continuous operation capabilities as part of our standard offering. This afternoon for our demo, we're going to take a look at our desktop as a service. Just a little bit of background of that. Our virtual desktop offering is based around the VMware View product. It sits on top of the VMware stack. It provides administrators, customers, integrators with a single desktop image, streamlines your maintenance and upgrade activity, provides a enhanced support capability. Your security is all managed in one place versus nodes spread around the enterprise. Radically reduces and optimizes your licensing control and full control of end-user desktops. It's an access anywhere availability model. You can be on a PC at home. You can be on a laptop in a Starbucks coffee shop, iPad, iPhone, or any Mac platform, and you can get access to your full Windows desktop and all the applications. Some of you may be familiar with Microsoft Remote Desktop, where it's kind of the the shared bathwater model, if you will. The virtual desktop that we in our offering it's a unique desktop for each user, fully customizable or fully locked down, whichever, however you want to serve it up, and anywhere in between. We see typical use cases for the virtual desktop in both production use, for road warriors, small home office users, medium-sized regional offices, and then there's a tremendous play today to use the virtual desktop as part of a disaster recovery strategy. No longer are companies going out and doing the workspace recovery model for their DR, for their workstations, but rather they're serving up virtual desktops to be used as part of the disaster recovery strategy. I'm going to quickly jump over to my demo. The virtual desktop is launched by a browser window. There's a one-time install that occurs on the desktop, very minimally invasive on the workstation. Once that's installed, you'll go to a browser. You'll authenticate yourself using standard authentication methods, and you'll see your Windows desktop. In this demonstration, I'm going to connect to my VDI. And you will see a Windows desktop now floating on top of the desktop that I'm running this presentation on. You have access to network printers, local printers, your internet connection. The internet connection that the virtual desktop would be using would be the internet connection that's being served up out of the Xtium data center. So from a bandwidth and control of network access, that can all be done in one location. So it's going to close a couple windows here. You'll see now on the desktop is my virtual desktop that's running inside of another window. I have open my Microsoft Outlook, and I can minimize that, and you'll see a browser window open up in the background, and just kind of move around the screen a little bit. There's the full Windows Task Manager Start button, access to all applications, share drives, anything that you would typically access in a typical network environment. Kind of a quick demo. I don't want to spend too much time there. We are offering to all the attendees today a free demonstration account for our VDI offering. It's a 30-day free trial of our offering. If you sign up via email at the email address shown on the screen before February 15th, you can have a free 30-day trial of our virtual desktop offering. Thanks, Alex. Sorry again if I went over anyone. I'll stay on for questions at the end of the presentation.
Thank you very much,
Thanks,
Sean.
everybody.
Appreciate it. Looks great. And just real quick, what's the best way to get in touch with you? Is it that email address you have listed, or a certain number they can call you?
The email address is the best way to reach us. Our website, if anyone wants to just jot this down, is xtium.com, www.xtium.com. All of our contact info is on the website. Sorry, I don't have that on the screen, but
Okay,
love
great.
to talk to anybody about partnership opportunities, how we could help out with hosting requirements, DR requirements, or the managed service offering.